Hello guys, and welcome to OpenRA Strategies with me, your favourite Smurf, and today we're going to talk about Basewalk. Now, Basewalking is essentially where you put your base so close to their base, you can practice that you just walk in using buildings, turrets, and stuff like that. So first I'm going to show you, put on the debug menu just to make this quicker, so that I don't have to deal with all of this shit. So disable the shroud, this is build speed. Probably should put out. I don't need to build everything, unlimited power. Build anyway. Right. So technically what you do in a build walk is that you first build up your stuff, plop it down, and then you get to the point where you're able to get a war factory. So I'm just gonna get like a bit of money now. Give myself some cash. So I don't need to worry about that. Then once you've got a base available, obviously this would definitely not be this quick, so I'm kind of trying to give you a thing. Now what you do is you practically get this so close to their base so that you can just like walk in. So I'm going to put this over here, hopefully it doesn't get killed. Now there's another way you can do this, I'm just going to need to get rid of that text editor and get the Soviets. But if you're playing as allies, you can use the chronosphere, which is obviously a better tactic than what I'm doing right now. So then, once I've got this in position, because I can see what they're doing, then if the AI can actually see this, and then practically what you do is you just build loads of defenses, you build buildings to be able to expand your reach. So at the minute, if you have a look, I can only put this flame turret up to it. Oh, because I've got. If I take off build anywhere up, right, there we go. Actually, I can only build up to here. If I put this here, just to protect my base for a minute, and then I put power plant down somewhere. There we go, and I can slowly expand into their base. Watch this. Now I can build a Tesla. So this is essentially base walking. And look, and then I can just put another one down. Now I'm not build on anywhere anymore, so as you can see, now this is why it's a bullshit tactic, because this means I can just practically just get loads of Teslas, and basically this guy is fucked. But I can just keep expanding and keep building Teslas. Obviously it wouldn't be instant build speed, but you get the general idea that I can just keep expanding using these power plants as a sort of ability to walk. And as you can see, I'm just fucking with him now. And obviously, if you really want, you can put barracks down and start sprouting out enough troops. There we go. Let's see. So a lot of troops. Now, if these all start to move, this is probably going to all that. No, not too bad, actually. There we go. I'm going to get an army of riflemen to kill them off. So as you can see, this is base walking. Now, looking at this, if you've got this many stuff, apparently it doesn't take long to even kill a building. Like, watch this. Dunk, 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 dunk. But that's the basics of base walking, and you can keep building up. You use these little power plants because they're inexpensive, and I've won. That is base walking. Now, if you've got the chronosphere, you can teleport your base in, plop it down, and then just fuck with them. Obviously, disadvantage of this: if the construction yard dies, you can't build anywhere near that anymore. Always best to have like a bit of artillery with you. If you've got a bit of artillery in this little like base walking area, then you can just hit them from far. You can build like a barracks, you can build all your stuff, if you've got helicopters nearby, and stuff like that. So that's essentially the basic of this tactic. You build the tiny little shitty power plants, slowly expand out, and then you put Teslas, flame turrets, and obviously if you've got people playing with you, you can put them in it as well. So obviously now, as usual, I have to go over to a PowerPoint to go into a bit more depth of the advantages and disadvantages of the Basewalk. So hopefully you you hate this tactic as much as I do, because base walking is a fucking piece of shit. You know, stay on your side of the map and I'll stay on mine. You know, no other game fucking uses base walking. Well, does, but you know, I don't really play those kind of games. So I'll see you in the PowerPoint. So then, welcome to the section where I talk over the advantages and disadvantages. Obviously, if there's advantages that you feel or disadvantages, you know, put them in the comments. You go, oh yeah, I tried base walking, and if you say that in the comments, I won't reply because I hate this tactic. But it is a strategy, so might as well cover it. So advantages. Destroys their buildings without risking your troops. You know, if you've got an army, you don't really need to use it. You know, you are just building up defenses. You and your allies only need to concentrate on building defenses. You probably don't need to concentrate on building an army anymore. You've base walked in. You might as well just fuck them over with Tesla coils, turrets, pillboxes, and whatever else. Another advantage is that it limits the enemy's growth. So you don't really need to worry about them because they can't expand that way anymore. Because if not, they're just going to get zapped by Teslas. Also means that if there's like a war factory nearby, if any tank comes out, she's going to get fucked straight away. Also means that if you put art in your base or helicopters and stuff like that, you know, they're pretty safe. They're inside a huge Tesla field of Teslas and flame turrets and whatever else. So let's go over disadvantages. Obviously, base walking requires the construction yard, so if that gets killed or dies, you can't base walk anymore, because you've got nowhere to build off of, unless you've got cheats on. If they've got artillery, that might cause a bit of an issue. Also, another disadvantage is that you require a lot of power and a lot of money to be able to pull this off, because your Teslas are 150 power. That's practically one advanced power station. So you need to make sure that you've got a well-developed base before you try this tactic. You can try it straight off the bat, and you might catch people unawares and stuff like that. But if you don't have the money, then it's a bit shitty. So yeah. So hopefully you don't try out this tactic. Even though I'm talking about it and it seems like a really good idea, really don't, because like it really does spoil the game. But it is a strategy. You know, oh god, block nose. If the person you feel is a bit of a prick, do it to them. I don't mind. They're being pricks. Fuck them. So this is the cheeky base walk. Hopefully you leave a like and a comment. I do remember someone talking about an arty strategy in one of the other comments. Can't remember what it is. So I'll have to go back and look at it and see if I can do a recording about that strategy. But hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Hopefully I've given you some tips. Hopefully you don't just want to bend me over and shoot me in the face. So I'll see you next time. I feel like my left eye is about to go blind. So I will see you next time. Unless I'm dead. Hopefully no one's going to kill me. Well, the cat might kill me. I haven't bet it yet.